Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another chapter of Comments from the Peanut Gallery. Today is, you know what it is, it's really cold because we had 31 below last night. This morning, the cows were all frosted. Even Jackson, the jet black bull, he was all covered with frost, white. He was. Today's comment, though, on the 15th day of February 2021, is about, it's both a question and a comment. How did David do what he do when he killed Goliath and whacked off his head? How did he do it? Well, you know, he did it with, here, what did he do it with? This thing, like one of, this thing, like I have right here, a sling, okay? He did it with that. We know he drove that rock into Goliath's brain, just slammed it in there. But how did he do it? You know, we all see all this stuff going on around us, and some of it's kind of a, what's going on? The world's gone stupid. And if those who are doing stuff, like David was doing stuff, he was intent on killing Goliath. That was his mission. If he just broadcast to Goliath that he had this thing, see, back then, a thing like this, here, I'm going to have to set the camera. Well, I can do this. Pardon me a moment. There, can you see me now? Hey, we'll turn you a little bit. There, does that work? Okay. If he broadcast to Goliath that he had this thing, because this swing in the hands of somebody that knows what they're doing is deadly. It is just as deadly, can be just as deadly as what? What have I got here? You probably didn't know that stuck in my coat was this, you know? But this swing, this, in David's hands, was just as deadly as this, okay? So, how did he do what he did? I know in the movies, it shows him coming in and he's going like this and like this and like this and like this, and then he chunks the stone and whacks Goliath in the head. Now, you know, I had to set the camera like this. So, but when you read the account, you go back and read the account of David and Goliath, and it goes into great detail for us that he went and he got the stones and he got smooth stones and he put them in his bag and he had the stuff. But the only thing that Goliath mentions is that David's coming at him with a stick. You know, ninja warrior, he's going to get him. He's going to whack him, tunk, 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 right in the forehead with a stick. Mr. Ninja Warrior guy, tunk, tunk, tunk. Okay, that's the only thing Goliath mentions. So what did David do? How did he get close to him with his conceal and carry weapon? Uh-oh, I dropped part of it. How did he get close to him with his conceal and carry weapon? Because, you know, this makes all men equal. Okay? Yeah, Sam Colt made all men equal. Very nice thing that he did. So, but how did... now, if I came running at somebody with this, like David came running at Goliath, and if, here, we got to set this up again. There. If David came running at Goliath, going, hey, you might be 9 feet tall, but I got this. I'm going to shoot you right between the eyes. Okay? Goliath wouldn't have been so easy to approach. You know? Like, you know, somebody that's 4'11" can do real damage with this. So David's got his sling, and the only thing that Goliath, that it records, there's nothing recorded that Goliath says about how David was armed, except that he had this stick. You come at me with a stick. Okay, and David said what he said. He was going to whack Goliath's head off. But what did he have? He had a stick. Where did my concealed carry weapon go? Huh? Now I have a concealed carry weapon right here. I even have a permit. Concealed carry permit. You know, besides I got the Constitution, Second Amendment, and all that. But here is my concealed weapon. All right. It is there if I need it. And well, how did David do what he did? Can you see me now? Well, there. David was proficient with, this thing. He had killed a lion, killed a bear, lots of other stuff. I've gone back and seen what these guys can do. Not back in time, but there are guys that are really good with this. Yes, extremely good. And the closer you are, when David whacked Goliath, he was probably only maybe 12 feet away. And he came running at him with this thing. Came at him. Here he comes. It was within a quarter of a second when he dropped the stick that this went through Goliath's skull and into his brain. You say, oh, you want to see that again? Sure. He had it like this, and he's there. He's loaded for bear, and he's got his concealed carry weapon. So he's like this. And he's coming at, and he gets close, and he's coming up on Goliath. And little does Goliath know that David is a concealed carry permit holder, and he's got a, he hasn't got, let's see, Second Amendment, he's got a covenant with the Most High God. And when Goliath's eyes were focused on the falling stick, that stone went right through Goliath's forehead. You know. Anyhow, I thought with all the stuff going on around us today, it's really a good idea not to let the enemy know what the battle plan is. So today is a lesson from David, King David. Oh, yeah, and an odd thing. 2 presidents at the same time. With David, he had been anointed king. He had been anointed king before he went and whacked Goliath while Saul was still in position. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? So, there we go. Comments from the peanut gallery for today. Enjoy the journey.